angels, light to row. Thank you for stopping by for our weekly general message, your weekly general message for October 25th through October the 31st. And without further ado, we're getting right into your lovebird bonus for those of you who are in a beautiful, beautiful, romantic, committed bond. Angels, what are the messages for the lovebirds? We have sexual freedom and lead the way. Take the reins today. Others will follow if you lead the way. I feel like there's a bit of enticement this week when it comes to the bedroom. Yes, I feel like there is some energy that is expressed this week, and I feel like you're going to be the one instigating all of this sexual pleasure in your relationship this week. And you're like, no, it's not me. Well, maybe it's them. Okay. All right. So expect that to increase this week. All right, angels, high vibrations for singles looking for love. Angels, high vibrations for singles. Single Aries looking for love. We have distorted feminine and rose quartz crystal. Soothing and warm like love that flows. Once under your pillow, your magic grows. I feel like with the distorted feminine or masculine energy, there is someone in your world, or was someone in your world, that I feel like, sorry about that, singles, I feel like there is someone that you maybe pining over, worrying about. Are they coming into your world? I feel like there's some healing going on when it comes to lost loves this week. All right. Yes. And if you haven't spoken to them in a while, it definitely feels like that energy is around you, almost like thinking a lot about the past and your relationships. Okay. All right. Now, when we move on, you're like, but that's not new love. I know. All right. Let's take a peek in your weekly message, angels. High vibrations for lovely, lovely Aries. For seven little days. Thank you and thank you. Moving on to, yes, my mama's deck, angels. We need some positive energy. Yes, we do. Positive energy for lovely Aries. Moving on to the Dragon's deck. Okay, what are the messages from the Dragon's deck? Now, we're going to go ahead and top it off with the Hummingbird deck, and then we'll add one from the Buddha. Yes, the Buddha deck. Yes, and remember what I feel like what goes on the floor stays on the floor, but it didn't make the floor. Okay. All right. Let's add one more. I feel like, I don't know why, I feel like you guys need a little bit more here. Angels, high vibrations for Aries for 7 little weeks. Last week of the month. All right, so your spiritual message for the week is vitality. Yes, tapping into that youthful energy, doing things you typically don't do. When you feel you don't have enough energy, it pops right back up again. So make sure you get your rest. Don't use this energy to, some of you may be working a bit of overtime maybe, or maybe you're working on your main job and a creative project, or maybe you're working on a creative project so much so that you forget about taking care of yourself. So tap into that energy this week. Now, when we look at your major theme for the week, we have the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Diamonds, versatile, 2 of Hearts, and the 7 of Clubs. So I am picking up here, there are new beginnings. Fertile new beginnings this week. With the Queen of Diamonds, it feels like some of you may be tapping into your finances, tapping into your values, tapping into your money growing. Some of you may be getting a raise. Some of you may be working overtime or starting some new entrepreneurship or something of that nature that's bringing in resources. And it feels like you're doing it in a different way. With the 2 of Hearts and the 7 of Clubs, it feels like maybe your relationships are suffering because, or Yeah, that you're not giving enough energy to that because it feels like whatever is going on in your world when it comes to money, resources, you're giving all of your energy to that. Almost like you're splitting yourself in two, but you need to split yourself into one more time because your love relationships need attention as well. And if you're saying, I don't have a love relationship, maybe it's with the person that you live with, maybe it's with your family members or your friends or your pets or yes, whoever you have that deep love bond with. Now, let's take a peek at your recent past here. We have the Four of Pentacles with the Three of Spades, Companion, the Ace of Spades, and the Six of Hearts. So I feel like in the recent past, yes, your resources, you were holding onto your resources pretty darn tight. Maybe you were saving, maybe you were putting money away or investing it where you knew it would always be there. With the Three of Spades, I feel like with your companion, you were a little bit worried when it was concerning, yes, your resources, but have no fear with the Ace of Spades. There was a new beginning. Maybe it was a new beginning in work. Maybe it was a new beginning in a new project, and that kept the love flowing, right? Now, I feel of some of you, maybe some of you were spending money. It's like, maybe some of you were spending your hard-earned, saved money, right, on your companion. And that companion, like I said, could have been romance, could have been family, children, things of that nature. But I feel like something new developed from that kind of kept, yes, everything chugging along, if you will. Now, that was in the recent past. Now, in the middle of the week, we have the Queen of Cups with the Queen of Hearts. Yes, gratitude, Five of Clubs, and the Six of Clubs. So in the middle of the week, I see you in your emotions a lot. Yes, very much so in your emotions. The Queen of Hearts is telling me you want to sleep a lot in the middle of the week. Maybe a bit more wine after dinner. Maybe a bit more desserts, things of that nature. And you're so grateful. It feels like life is actually going your way, and you can actually appreciate all the things. Take some time out to appreciate all the goodness that's in your world. With the Five of Clubs, you're literally wondering if this energy is going to change around you, where you can sit back and relax and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Is it going to change? You're wondering. Well, the Six of Clubs is telling me, no, it's going to remain the same. All right. And that is wonderful. Some of you may be involved, remember we talked about, couples and your romance. Yeah, for the couples, it feels like there's a lot of romance going on. And for you that are single, there may be even opportunities in the middle of the week, okay, for someone to come in. But make sure you have healed yourself first before you start something new. Now, moving on to the end of the week, we have the Queen of Pentacles reversed, the King of Spades, resilience, King of Hearts, and the Jack of Hearts. So I feel like with the Queen of Pentacles, by the end of the week, you're thinking, where are my resources, right? Well, that's what in the middle of the week, yeah. Some of you may go overboard when it comes to things of relaxation. Maybe it's extra food, maybe it's extra alcohol, maybe it's extra massages and things of that nature. But by the end of the week, I see you counting your money like, oh, did I spend too much? The King of Spades is telling me that you have a lot of power here. Things will continue, right? Continue. And you will have the emotional power, and you will make the sacrifice. What is it that you're making that sacrifice for? Because I see some of you spending your hard-earned money. Yeah. New ideas, new topics of conversation. Yes. So by the end of the week, you're talking about all the money that you have invested. And you feel like, am I going to have to keep investing this? Am I going to have to keep working? Well, yeah, because you have kind of I don't want to say overspent, but you kind of want to fill the till. Okay, you definitely want to fill the till and refill that till, and it feels like a sacrifice by the end of the week. Now, let's take a peek at your bonus. You have the 2 of Cups reversed. You have the 8 of Swords reversed, the 8 of Clubs, the Union, the 10 of Clubs, and the 9 of Spades. Your bonus is telling me that your love bonds, whether they are romantic, friendships, family, your love bonds, yes, they are there, but you're feeling like they need a little bit of work. I feel like with this 8 of Wands, things are going to actually change for the better when you change, yes, your thinking about it. And once you do, things will start to progress forward in your unions. It seems like it's all about unions this week. With the 10 of Clubs, there is something that needs to be shared with your partner, or they need to share it with you, and it has to do with letting something go. It could be letting go of a project, letting go of money, a part-time job, their job, your job. But whatever it is, there's a lot of conversation about it. You're actually wondering how this conversation is going to go. With the 2 of Cups, it doesn't feel like it's going to go the way you want it to, but let those thoughts go, because I feel like they're just thoughts. Yeah, sometimes our thoughts become reality if we think too much about them. Things will progress in the way that you want with your union. It's just that you're tiptoeing around a conversation that needs to be had in reference to letting something go. But all that you think, oh, they're going to say this, or oh, they're going to say that, and I better not say, no, just let that go and just say whatever it is that you need to say. So this week, it has to do with new beginnings in resources, in money, in jobs, and things of that nature. I feel like with the relationship, yes, with the relationship, there needs to be more attention put on that, okay? And in the middle of the week, yeah, you're kind of spoiling yourself and those around you so much so that you may deplete, some of that savings that you have. But you know how to get it back, okay? So I'm going to leave that there. I send you joy, namaste, and much, much love sent your way.